I've been using Olaplex for 3 months straight. Not once, not a miracle wash, 12 weeks on camera. And here's my honest result. My hair is softer, healthier, better behaved, but I also broke out along my lower scalp. So is Olaplex actually repairing hair? Or is this just another expensive placebo with side effects that nobody talks about? If you've spent any time on hair TikTok or YouTube, you've heard two completely opposite things about Olaplex. It either saved my hair or it destroyed it. And somehow both sides are screaming with absolute confidence. So instead of vibes or opinions, I decided to test it properly.
So this is the first time I'm going to be using Olaplex, which is a very expensive bond repair for the hair. Now, I've got 3 different types. I've got number 0, which is a spray. This is supposed to prime, repair, strengthen and protect all hair types. Now, this spray is supposed to prime for Olaplex number 3. Olaplex number 3 is supposed to repair and strengthen all hair types. And I've also got the bonding oil, which is number 7. And this goes on at the end, and I think it's just a leave-in oil. I dyed my hair yesterday. As you can see, it is looking a little bit frazzled. I'm going to use the spray first to prime my hair. So, I was quite concentrated. It just kind of shoots out. It's not very mist-like. So it says that apply slowly to dry hair, distributing evenly from root to tip. Hair should be damp, not drenched. I think it's going to take quite a bit. So I'm just kind of spraying it on the roots and pulling it through my hair. I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to get a bit damp. One thing is, it says to do this 2 to 3 times a week for damaged hair, or once a week. But I don't know, because you'd only be doing this on damaged hair, wouldn't you? So I don't really understand the logic there. God, I'm so terrible at anything like this. Okay. My hair's feeling pretty damp. I'm hoping that's even. Excuse it, this is from the hair dye. From everything I've read so far, this is the actual repairer. It's supposed to work as a 2-part with that spray. Apply a generous amount from scalp to ends until hair is thoroughly saturated. Oh. I shouldn't have done it this way around. I just got a massive splodge on the top of my head now. For how much I'm getting through already, don't think these bottles are going to last me very long. I think I paid, it was at least 20 quid for each of them. So it's not a cheap treatment. I bought this out of my own money as well. So I'm not being sponsored. This is my honest opinion. I might have put too much on. As you can see, my hair is thoroughly saturated. So now it says leave this on for a minimum of 10 minutes. And that must be because this works inside the hair strands and not just coating it. So I'm presuming that 10 minutes gives it time to actually absorb into the hair. I shall see you in 10 minutes. So I shampooed and conditioned and towel dried it. I don't know if I feel a difference. It doesn't feel, it feels a bit stiffer, which hopefully means that it's working and repairing those bonds. But yeah, can't really tell, to be honest. So now I'm going to put the number 7 bonding oil on, as it doesn't really come out. I don't think you're meant to put much on. My hair's quite short, so I've just sort of coated my hands. Don't run it through the length. Then give it a brush. I always air dry my hair anyway. I also forgot, I do brush my hair when it's wet, but I use one of these tangle things. Probably should use a comb. I think I might invest in a comb. If I've invested so much in Olaplex, kind of only makes sense. So that's it now. I'm just going to leave it, see what happens in the morning. Yeah, I've just done my second treatment with Olaplex, as you can probably tell. I'll show you how much I've got left in the bottle. This is only after 2 treatments. So I've got more of the spray than I do the number 3, the hair protector. And I've only got short hair. I can imagine the longer your hair, the more you're going to get through this. And it's probably going to be quite expensive. Yeah, I think after the first one, my hair did feel a bit stiffer, but it was slightly less frizzy, to be honest. I couldn't really tell much difference. Onwards and upwards, let's keep going.
For this test, I used Olaplex number 0 and number 3 consistently, exactly how the brand recommends. No salon treatments, no other bond builders, no hair detoxes or miracle oils, just boring consistency, because that's the part that the influencers never show. As you can probably tell by the footage you're about to see, this wasn't filmed for aesthetics. I am in no shape or form a beauty influencer. It was filmed to see if anything actually changed.
Okay, so I think we're on week 6 of the Olaplex. So I'm just about to do the treatment. I've been on a rainy dog walk and my hair's been tied up all morning. But I honestly think, I know it looks a complete state, but I can tell a difference. It's a lot smoother and less frizzy than it usually is. I think the bumping is just because I've had it tied up, but it's not, it does feel in a lot better condition. I'm about halfway through the trial. I think I've lost count. To be fair, this is the only routine that I've actually kept up, and I think it's because it's only once a week and I incorporate it as sort of a pamper session once a week. I'm not even halfway through the spray yet, which is good, but my hair is short, so I assume if you have longer hair, you're going to get through more product. But it looks like this is going to last me the whole 3 months. I am more than halfway through the treatment bottle, so I'm probably going to have to get a new one of these before 3 months. The oil, I have been terrible at using the oil, and I don't know if I need to take a cap off to get more out of it because barely anything comes out, so it's pretty full. Yeah, the only time I really put this on is after I've done the treatment because I just forget. I think for me personally, it's a bit of a knock-on effect. Like, because you take the time to do this, I have been treating my hair a bit more gentle, which also helps, which isn't a bad thing. However, if I just continued as I usually did, I'm not sure what difference in results I will be getting. But that's it. It does say to leave on for 10 minutes, but like I'm going to go and do the laundry now, so it's going to be more than 10 minutes on my head. Usually leave it on 20 to half an hour, but that's just me because I get swept up doing something else. Oh, hiya, I'm back. It is now dried. I know I haven't styled it, I've just let it air dry. I know it's not... I know my hair, I know it doesn't look amazing. However, it's pretty frizz-free. And it is in a lot better condition than if I usually let it air dry. It's usually out here, a bit bouffony. I just think it's important to show you the no touch-up version. So, here it is.
And here's when things get interesting. Because Olaplex didn't do what people think it does. It didn't suddenly make my hair thicker. It didn't magically make it grow faster. But something did change. After about 4 to 6 weeks, my hair started behaving differently. It felt softer, not coated soft, but flexible soft. Less snapping, less roughness through the ends, and easier styling. By the 3-month mark, my hair genuinely looked healthier, not shinier in a fake way, but it's just calmer and better behaved. This is what real bond repair looks like. It's subtle, boring, and structured. If you're waiting for a wow moment, you'll miss it. But I need to talk about the downside, because ignoring it would be dishonest. Around my lower scalp and neck, I started getting small breakouts. Not severe, not painful, but noticeable. And I didn't put the 2 and 2 together for weeks. But you know when you brush or you itch over a spot? It was happening quite a bit. I don't think it was Olaplex ruining my hair. I think it was user error. The number 0 is watery and it drips. And if it runs down your neck and sits on your skin repeatedly for weeks, your skin might not love that, like mine. But that doesn't mean that Olaplex is toxic. It means skincare rules apply to hair care too. If you're acne prone, sensitive, or applying this like a leave-on mask for hours, you need to be careful. A lot of people online say Olaplex destroyed their hair. What I actually see is overuse, misuse, or expecting it to replace basic hair care. Bond builders don't moisturize, they don't style, and they don't protect from heat. They fix one specific problem, and that's it.
This is almost out. Well, I'd say 2/3. And I think this is going to be the last use of this. I don't know if I'm 9 weeks or 10 weeks in at this point. But I have reordered. I got the bigger size and another one of these. And I think it's cost me £84 in total. Should last me 4 months. So, not too bad. Well, it is. It's bad enough. I mean, do you really need to be spending 84 quid on this? We're on week 11. I've been out for a dog walk and just tied my hair up, hence. However, it does feel very nice. It feels really smooth and just healthy, which is fantastic. Just tip this back up. I've had it sat like that for a week and I've just turned it round. But hopefully I'll be able to use the last dregs of this. I have invested in a massive one. 250ml and a new spray. I think this was £84 for both. I think there was 50 odd quid for this, which to be perfectly honest is a lot of money for me to to spend. But considering that has lasted me 10 weeks, and this was 100 ml, so this should last me like 6 months. So hopefully not too expensive. About a third of this spray left, so. Just thought I'd do a quick update because I've realised I'm on week 10-ish of the Olaplex and I haven't actually shown my hair in a normal state. So I've just got back from work. It's about 6 o'clock. I went out of the house at 6:45 this morning, went on a dog walk, been at work all day, been out a couple of times, and this is what my hair looks like. I understand that I don't have Instagrammer hair, but it is so soft at the minute, and just, it's been raining. I've been out walking it in the rain. I have not straightened it or done anything, and it's so nice and soft and smooth. I've been using cheap Lidl shampoo and nothing else. I don't know if the effects are starting to kick in, but I am quite impressed, to be honest, which, yeah, I might think about this long term. Okay, I think we're on week 11, so one more week left, I suppose. I am really telling a difference now. My hair obviously is a bit greasy because it's just before I wash, but it's so soft and smooth, and I'm only doing this once a week if I remember. So I think I might use the last of this, and then I'm on my brand new massive bottle. Are we on week 11? I don't know. I think I've got another use out of that. So that's 12 weeks that's lasting me. So we are on week 12. Again, my hair's a mess. I've just come back from my dog walk and I've mowed the lawn, tried to get the last mowing before winter. So my hair's been tied up all morning, but I haven't dyed my hair, as you can tell by all those grey hairs. So obviously I haven't done any more damage to it. It's hard to show, but it feels so soft. It feels well, if hair can feel well. Yeah, I think it's grown quite a bit, but it has been 3 months and I haven't cut it again, so this has lasted 3 months. That's just all gone down my back. Oh. I am gonna go do the laundry again. Yay.
So here's my honest verdict after 3 months. If your hair is bleached, chemically treated, or snapping, Olaplex can help. If your hair is untreated and healthy, you probably don't need it. And if you're slathering it on your scalp like skincare, please stop. Olaplex isn't magic, but it's also not a scam. It's a tool. And like most tools in the beauty industry, it's been wildly oversold. My hair is healthier, softer, better behaved. And that is exactly what I expected from something that actually works. If you want a breakdown of how Olaplex actually works at a molecular level and how it compares to K18, I've got a full science video linked below. And if you've tried Olaplex and had a completely different experience, please tell me. I read everything.